Why don't you heal them? Well, what if they don't get healed? You miss the whole thing. You got your mind on you. How embarrassing it would be if I told him to get up out of that chair and walk, and he didn't get up and walk. Not on you. It's on him. What if Peter and John, when they went by the man at the gate, Beautiful, and he was begging for money? The man never would have got up and walked if they'd have been thinking about themselves. Did they pray for that man? What'd they do? They commanded him, get up and walk. And the man received it. He's the one that had to get up. But there are those in the church, see, we become our own example or our own comfort. If so-and-so can be sick, if the first lady can be sick, then I can be sick. If pastor can be sick, I can be sick. We start comforting each other in our ignorance rather than saying, no, this ain't right. Come over here, Pastor, I'm going to heal you. I want you up and studying all week because I want to get some more of this next week. That's what he told us. The disciples came back full of joy because they did exactly what he said. They healed the sick. He didn't pray for them. Why don't we do it? We don't understand this grace. And I realize as I'm standing here, I got a week's worth of study here. It would take several months to study. And even as I'm speaking, I know I'm not going to get through it all. But we'll get started on it. I want you to let's read this last verse again. And all the people went their way to eat and to drink and to send portions and to make great mirth because they understood the words that were declared or spoken unto them. If you understand, you get happy inside and you get hungry. He that hungers and thirsts for righteousness. Just get hungry for this. Just want some more. So I want some more of that. Hey, give me another, cut me off another slice of that steak or that roast or that turkey or that ham or whatever it is. Great mirth, partying, because they understood the word. Now turn to Matthew chapter 11, verse 23. Mark chapter 11, verse 23. I was just testing you guys to see. This is Mark chapter 11, verse 23. It says, "For verily I say unto you," Jesus is teaching. Now, why did he put it this way? For verily I say unto you. In other words, he say, check this out. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not just saying something. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you truth equals reality. I'm telling you what's real. This is real, church. This is real. This is the truth. And when you see the truth of the scriptures here, you'll understand more why we're not seeing more manifestation. We'll understand more why we're not seeing this great joy, because we really haven't understood the grace of God. It says, "For verily I say unto you, that whosoever shall say unto this mountain, Be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart, but shall believe that those things which he saith shall come to pass, he shall have whatsoever he saith." Now, the first thing I want you to take note of, you can write in your book, that word saith there at the end of the verse, it means command. Do you get that? He shall have whatsoever he commands. Now, the challenge with this is that we get to saying without believing, because the problem is back up where it says doubt. Yes? No, don't scratch it out. Just put a little line to it and know that I put a GK. That means in the Greek it means command. This is English. No, this is English, so leave the English, but add the understanding of the Greek. That's the best way. So you don't go to lining out the scriptures, because it has other meanings other than command. Now, the word doubt, you see where the word doubt is? "And shall not doubt in his heart." Here's where the problem comes in not understanding grace. That word doubt, I'm going to give you these words. You don't have to learn them. If you want to know them, you can write them down. It's diakrino. Diarino is really closer. It's diakrino. It's a Greek word, strong number G1252. It's made up of two words. The first part is dia, and the second part is krino, or krino. The word dia, it means through. It's through this or through that this happens. You got the picture? Through this, through whatever is next. That's why the word is connected. It's through the bank you get this, or through the coin machine you get this. It's through. That means through. We know the English to know through. The word krino let me make it, means to doubt. It also means condemnation. But it's interesting. This word condemnation means self-condemnation. That's we're all talking about this word doubt. "And shall not doubt in his heart, shall not have self-condemnation," then all of these things, that whatever we command, will take place. So where Satan has to work at keeping us from ever getting to the place where we're not no longer condemning ourselves. Because when you do that, whatever you command is going to come to pass. But now, it did not say, "and shall not doubt in his head." It says, "shall not doubt in his heart." See, in the core, in the center of a being, what makes you what you are, it's more than just your head. It has to do with not only your memories and your abilities, but your past and what you believe yourself to be and what you see yourself as or having been. So this doubt comes up from deep inside, not just from memories. It's a part of what makes you who you are today. I doubt that I sing to the extent that my vocal cords, I think, can do, what do they call it, calisthenics, or when I go to try to singing, they go into gymnastics. That's because of what's in my head and in my heart, and I've believed it for so long. I mean, I don't even sound good in the shower. You know. I thought I did once. So I got me a tape recorder, and I recorded myself singing in the shower. You guys think I'm kidding? No, I actually did that. I thought that was the greatest gift of God anyone could ever receive, the ability to sing. I have all my life. And then I sang, and I played it back. Man, it was terrible. I mean, it was bad. So the doubt is so deeply rooted in me, I can't seem to get past to where I could just sing the keys. What were they called? The scale. And then it grows to the point that I almost get tone deaf, where I can't even hear it in others. I say, what key is that? I don't have a clue. I just know whether I like it or not. Why is all that? How's this grown? It was because of something that happened to me as a child. I was so embarrassed by it. So now that has grown over all of these years. It's not getting better. I thought about taking voice lessons. I don't know if the guy would even accept the money. No, get out of here. Get out of here. The reason we have this condemnation is because this self-condemnation is because we have not believed. See, we've known about the grace of God. We have not believed the grace of God, that this could cover all our sin. We want to make ourselves worthy to be able to command and see what we command come to pass. That's our desire. But let me tell you, church, you can't make yourself worthy. The reason you can't make yourself worthy is because you have already been made worthy. And that's what Satan fights you understanding. It just can't be that easy. It can't be that good. Yes, it is. That's why they had great mirth. They went out and started drinking and having a party. You know they drank at their parties? These people in the Old Testament under the law, they went out and threw a party because they understood the blessing that was attached to the cursed law, the law that contained the curse. The curse has been taken care of for us, all of it. But Satan tells you, well, that's too easy. That old greasy grace. I hear people saying, well, you just can't go on sinning and think God is going to bless you. Why can't you? It's too good to be true. Yes, you can go on sinning. And if you know the grace of God, you don't go on sinning expecting God to bless you. If you know the grace of God, you go on sinning knowing God has already blessed you. He doesn't take and remove his blessings. You have been blessed. But if you're operating under this self-condemnation, you think you're trying to do something and be good enough to earn and warrant the blessings of God. How can you earn something you already have? What are you going to do? You've already got it. You're waiting for God to bless you. You are deceived. Because you don't know that you have already been blessed. God has already done in and through Christ Jesus everything he's ever going to do for you. Everything. You don't need to go to kneeling on rice, beating yourself, crying and moaning to God, trying to drag a dead cow into the throne room of God. The last sacrifice has been made. Now, all of this is outlined, and I know it can't get there, so I need to tell you, all of this has been outlined in Hebrews chapters 9 and 10. And we're going to jump over there right now. Let me read this, though. This is from another translation of the Bible. I'm trying to remember it now. It's the KJV.